Oh, okay, Rochelle. Now you didn't confuse me for real because I thought you wanted me to get farm raised. Like you said, when I get my meat, get farm raised, right? Isn't that what you said? Yeah, I know, guys. Listen, I know. But when it comes to the seafood, we got to get wild caught, not farm raised. Yeah, I know. It's confusing, right? But just watch the video because I'm about to explain it all. Watch the video. Hey, what's going on, good people? What is going on? I am Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Don't Fall for the Okie-Doke. Don't you do it, okay? You got to stop falling for the Okie-Doke, guys. Stop falling for it. So, I got a topic I think you're going to find quite interesting. I learned a few things. Researching this topic. I knew some stuff, some stuff I didn't know. Okay, so today we're going to talk about salmon, like farmed versus wild caught. Like, let's talk about what's all the hoopla. Like, okay, Rochelle, you say I got to buy wild caught, but why? Why do I have to buy wild caught salmon? Okay, I'm going to tell you why. Just hold tight. So let's talk about salmon. First of all, salmon is a great, like you get great health benefits from eating salmon, okay? It's loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, okay? That's what I need you to know. So eat salmon, okay? It's going to help lower your blood pressure. Come on, who my folks out there? Who my sugar ain't sweet folks? Or who need to be on sugar ain't sweet? Who dealing with some high blood pressure issues? Well, salmon helps to lower the blood pressure. It helps to decrease your triglycerides. Come on. It helps to decrease your bad cholesterol, your LDL. Okay, this is what salmon does. So I need you to eat more salmon, guys. It decreases or reduces your risk for having a heart attack and a stroke, right? So salmon is good. We need to eat more salmon. And so now the question is, what type of salmon do we need to eat? Wild caught? Or do we need to eat farmed? Okay. Well, I think by the end of this segment, you're going to realize which one we really need to eat. Okay. So let me just say this: like, all salmon is not created equal. Because if it were, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. It would be no need to have this conversation. Okay. All salmon is not created equal, guys. Today, most salmon, okay, is not wild caught. Okay. Is bred on fish farms out there. Okay. Like. We're not out there catching it in its natural habitat, because that's what it means when it says wild caught. It means it was caught in its natural habitat, like in an ocean, in a river, in a lake. Okay, but now most of the salmon we consume today, right? They're bred in fish farms. Okay, and they use this process called aquaculture. Okay, that's called aquaculture, and it's a process they use to breed fish and make them ready for human consumption, basically. That's what they're doing, guys. And so I'm like, really? You got to breed fish and make them ready for human consumption when we can just go out there and catch them in their natural habitat and they're ready. They're ready right then and there. Okay, but we doing it in this fish farm, okay, and this process aquaculture. Anyway, it don't even sound good. Right now you already know, okay, that ain't what I need to eat. At least that's what you should be thinking. I don't need to be messing around with farm salmon, okay? So listen. It says wild caught salmon, they eat organisms in their natural habitat. Okay, their food is right there. Okay, you don't have to feed them anything. They have it right there in their natural habitat. Whereas farmed salmon, okay, they're fed a highly processed, high fat, high protein diet. So the fish are normally much bigger. Okay, the farmed salmon are usually much bigger. So it's all about what's pleasing to the eye. It's all about putting it on the proverbial shelf sooner so that you can buy it sooner. That's all. See, nobody wants a little, so they want a big, that makes you feel like you're getting something better because it's bigger. Bigger doesn't always mean better, guys. Right? And so the wild caught, here's another thing. A wild caught salmon has 131 fewer calories and half the fat as a farm salmon the same size. Okay? So farm salmon, watch this, 20.5% more saturated fat. Okay, then wild caught. That's the fat you don't want. Okay, 20.5% more saturated fat in the farm salmon. Right, you don't want that, right? Okay, you say, Rochelle, well, how do I know which one is farmed and which one is wild caught? I mean, if it's not labeled, you can look at it first of all. you can look at it. So a farm salmon is normally gray in color, okay, unless they add some color to it, right? So it says, okay, what do you mean add color to it? So it says through the addition of carotenoids to the fish feed. So they basically put something in the fish feed so that they eat it, and it turns them from that naturally gray color to this pink color, right? So that's where they get that pink color from. Whereas a wild caught, so let me tell you what the wild caught does. It says wild caught is naturally bright orange red, is high in vitamin B12 and vitamin D, loaded with healthy omega-3 fatty acids. And so it gets this color. It says it gets this distinctive pink flesh from a substance called astaxanthin. That's a word for you. Astaxanthin, right? It's a pigment found in shrimp, like krill and other crustacean salmon eats, right? So whatever organisms they eat in their natural habitat, right? Those organisms carry the substance that give them their naturally bright orange, red color. Okay, let me show you. Bright orange, wild caught. Okay, this pink is from some stuff they didn't put in the fish feed and they ate it. The farm fish ate it and they got this like pink color, right? Wild caught, bright orange, red. This pink farm from some stuff they put in the fish feed. You see the difference? That's a big difference. Farm salmon, wild caught. Farm salmon, wild caught. Guys, big difference, okay? So, okay, look, I got a package here. I got wild caught here. I got farmed here. Let's turn it around. Let's see the difference here. If I look on the back, right off the break. I'm looking at the nutrition label. Right off the break, I see that the farm salmon has 7 grams of total fat, okay? The wild caught has 1 gram of total fat. You remember we said that the farm salmon is fed a processed, high-fat, high-protein diet. It makes them a little larger, right? So they, high fat. 7 grams of total fat on the farm, 1 gram of fat on the wild caught, okay? Let's see, anything else? That's pretty much the protein is about the same. Everything else is about the same, but right? It's not the same. Okay, so this is when you talk about when I'm talking about weight and I'm talking about health. I'm talking about weight and I'm talking about health. All right. So I already said when you're doing the salmon in and of itself is a great food to eat because of their omega-3 fatty acids, right? The wild caught, it says here, the wild caught is high in vitamin B12 and vitamin D, is loaded with healthy omega-3 fatty acids, and is packed with selenium, and the salmon gets its color from, the stuff that it eats in its natural habitat, right? So the farm salmon, however, is linked to obesity and some other things. Like that's not the one you want, guys. Like you don't want to start eating a lot of the farm salmon because they're not eating the things in their natural habitat. So you're getting stuff you don't know what you're getting because they're feeding it things. They're feeding it processed foods like fake stuff to make it grow faster, to give it a fake color so that you can buy it faster. Do you understand? So you have no idea what you're eating versus eating the fish in its natural habitat, guys. So if I had to take my pick, I'm gonna go with wild caught every time. So it says here it is, farm salmon, higher in fat, which we already see. It says it's exposed to more toxins and contaminants, right? It's exposed to more toxins and contaminants because of what you're putting in that fish feed, right? It's high inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids versus the omega-3 fatty acids in the wild caught, omega-6 fatty acids in the farm, and it's linked to obesity, right? It's fed corn and grains, which is not a part of the natural diet. So listen, omega-3 fatty acids, omega-6 fatty acids, okay? Linked to reducing your chances of having a heart attack or stroke, linked to obesity, okay? And probably clogging of the arteries. You understand? So 2 totally different fish, salmon and salmon, farm raised, wild caught, okay? Bright orange, pink. Natural habitat, fake habitat. You understand? Man-made habitat. They see aquaculture, processed but where they breed the fish to make them to make it consumable, right? For people to eat, right? Here, natural habitat, fake habitat. You understand? Which one do you want? Which one do you want to put in your real body? Real, fake, right? Real, naturally occurring feed, fake feed, man-made feed. You understand? The way God made it to eat the things that's in this natural habitat. God didn't create this. You took this fish out of its natural habitat, right? And you start breeding it with some fake feed, and you putting chemicals in it to give it a fake color. And then because of it, it's linked to inflammatory issues, increased risk of obesity, clogging of the arteries. Whereas this one in this natural habitat, it's the total opposite, right? Decreased risk of heart attacks, strokes, lower your bad cholesterol, right? Like this. Come on, guys. Which one? Which one do you want? Which one? It's simple. It's a simple decision. Listen, when you give your body what it needs to thrive, it will. So when you start having these aches and pains and all of a sudden your arteries are clogged and all of a sudden you got high blood pressure and all these things and high cholesterol, you got to think about, what did I eat? What did I put in my body? Did I go with the food that God made and eat it the way God intended it to? Or did I go with this man-made thing that was bred in this man-made environment? Which one? The choice is yours, guys. To live and not die. The choice is yours, okay? Wild caught salmon versus farm raised. What say you? Okay? What say you? That's all I got, guys. Hey, I'm Rochelle T. Parks. I am your health motivator. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Whether you like it or not, I don't really care, okay? I can, I will, and I must continue to walk alongside you and help you to achieve optimal health. I'm out. Peace.